dollar this week.
Too beautiful. Really quick, everybody. So if you're watching the full Lost Dollar Business Club, this will run. But we also do this as its own show, the Lost and Found, which
Sure.
is 7, 8 minutes. So everybody gets that as well. So I've got two really quick. One we already discussed was
That'll
Porsche
be
coming
a
up with.
change.
Keep it up, donut boy. Hey, who did they lose to again, John? Help me out.
Spain,
Thank you very
2-1.
much. So,
Who cares? It was the Dutch football team. Who cares? I don't.
okay. So
I'm not.
anyway, so
I'm not
Porsche
touching.
coming out with a new battery for go 800 miles. If it
That's a
really
good
can work and do that, that is a game changer. That is that's a win for Porsche and probably for EVs. Saudi Arabia, there's a big article in the FT yesterday, and even in the Economist, that they are spending trillions of dollars now buying every kind of football, everything, whether it be golf with
Yep.
LIV, whether it be football European style. They're now looking at teams in the United States. They've already bought teams in Asia and in Europe. So Saudi is trying to become a player now because they realize that being in sports makes you look good, and you can still dismember people for fun, apparently. So there you go. I don't know if that's a lost and
That's a
found,
good
but it's
thinking. Yeah,
it's
that's
it's in the middle. That's in the middle with the Saudi sports.
Uh,
Yeah,
All
it's a
right.
good one.
Yep.
Well, I got one that's something. Maybe it'll be a found dollar for Amtrak, which is not something that is very common. Amtrak is actually looking into a bullet train, Japanese
Wow.
style bullet train, between Houston and Dallas, which I understand is about 240 miles, and they want to
Yeah.
run a bullet train between those two areas because apparently I-45 there is packed all the time, and they
Yep.
want to really reduce the traffic there. And it could take a long time to do it, but they're
It's
in studies
America.
right now, and I think that'd be great. It'd be a great starting point for high speed in the United States.
It'll never happen.
yeah,
Full
that's true.
stop. Are you kidding? It'll never. If we should have had a bullet train when Japan came out with the bullet train.
Right.
I mean, have you been on those
How
bullet
many
trains?
years
Are
ago?
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
that's like 20 years ago or longer. I went on a bullet train. I was like, this is so friggin' cool. That thing just flies at 200 or 300 miles an hour. You're just like, this
Mhm.
is the coolest thing in the world. And
Yeah.
why we don't have that? Once again, greed is good. And there you go.
And for the distances that you got to cover in the United States, come on,
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's get with it.
that'd be cool. Yeah, you take trains instead of planes. It goes just as fast. So, what do I know? I know nothing. Kurt, what do you have for us today?
First is the loss. I don't know if anybody's ever watched the movie Searching for Sugar Man.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah, he died this so at 81. So I mean that's a bit of a loss. It's kind of an oddball one, but very very interesting story. If you have a chance, check it out.
Yep. There's a documentary about it. There's a documentary about it. Search for Sugar. It's very cool.
It's fantastic.
Yep.
And Bruce 6, the nuclear power plant
Mhm.
here in the Candy reactor has just been refurbished and is restarted. So that is a definite win.
Yeah,
Canada's
that's
going to blow up the
definitely
world with nuclear power. Gotta love it.
Yes.
Thank God for those Canucks.
yeah.
So, all right. Well, it's between Dr. Shivago and the Donut Boy. All right. One of you go. Well,
All
let's
right.
save Donut Boy for last because we're going to have to hear about
Uh,
some for the
uh,
cockta whatever. You like. Go
all
ahead,
right.
John.
So the CFO of Tesla, a gentleman
Lord.
called Zach Kirkhorn, has left Tesla, and
Okay.
he was with the company about 4 years,
Okay.
and he's leaving with a small fortune of $590 million after 4 years. His base salary, 2 years ago was about $300,000. So the rest of it is in options and shares. So I think he's done real well. $1.
Pays to be the CFO.
Yeah,
Yep.
They say you can't take it with you. I think
yeah.
Apparently, he
extra.
took it with you. Yeah, he took it with you.
But you can
You
enjoy
can't
it
take it
while you
with you.
can.
Yes, you
Oh,
can.
yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Mr. David. All right, I'm strapped in. Yes, I'm ready. What do you have for us, David? Because I know it's going to be some Fakakta crazy thing.
No, it's actually well, two things really. First of
Okay.
all, the fact that
Mr. Musk spent $1 million on buying AI.com, which I thought was rather funny. Yeah, considering that must have been a bargain for him, considering what he paid for to buy Twitter. So yeah, that was a bit. I don't know if that's a lost or a found, that one. But for me,
Okay.
the absolute find, because I thought, well, just and I have to say this only in America. It's
There
a
we go.
company called No Snow Yo,
Oh
and
my God, here it
wait
comes.
for it.
Here it
They
comes. I
deliver
know.
they deliver real snow to anywhere in
Oh.
the USA, any day of the week. Their speciality is a wait for it, a snowman kit, of which they sell quite a few different sorts of them as well. So you have different snowmen, and the website says, make sure you don't that you buy early and not at the Christmas period, because that's when everybody wants to buy snow.
And with that,
Oh boy, you
we come
can't.
to another exciting close of our show. So, and people, please, make comments
Yeah.
if you have a topic you want us to talk about. If you want to be a guest, if you actually know something, that would be awesome. Elon, we've asked you at least twice to be on the show. We know you're never going to come, and we know you've never heard of us. But really,
You never know.
if you're smoking the ganja with Joe Rogan, you can come on our
That's
show,
right.
and you
Yeah,
don't have to do
and
anything.
have a donut.
You can have a donut with David. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like
yeah.
that. So, but guys, it's always fun. We'll see everybody next Saturday morning, and it's also a
Yeah.
podcast, so you can look at it. So remember, Lost Dollar Business Club and Lost and Found, two different shows. But if you watch all of Lost Dollar Business Club, you can see Lost and Found right after. If not, this goes out as a separate, because we know some of you have a really short attention span. So thank you, everybody, and have a wonderful week and a great weekend. And we'll see you next Saturday. And don't forget to subscribe and like. Helps the show out.